Hi, I'm Bill Kurtz, founder of JSI Innovations, and I'm here introducing my revolving skid loader, or what was formerly known as a revolving skid loader. I've now changed the name to the JSI Extenda boom loader, and as you'll notice, when the boom goes up, it extends forward. It goes out about 60 inches in front of the tires as it's all the way up, and I have a real good dumping angle. You'll notice that when I'm up too. And as it rotates up, the counterweight automatically comes rearward to keep the machine in balance. And I've never pitched this thing forward with heavy loads on it. Before I reworked it with bucket fastens onto the booms, it used to go up 7 feet. Now it goes up 10 feet. As you'll notice, those doors are 10 feet high. And as I raise it, you'll notice that thing does go up above the doors almost. And to accomplish that, I extended the boom arms here. I added a piece in here that rotates, and this is the stabilizer bar, and that's what pulls it forward. And these are the original cylinders, by the way. They used to lay here horizontal like almost every loader on the market does, which causes you to require more force to push the load up. Here, with having them vertical, I increased the lifting capacity of this loader. So I'll give it a try now. But keep in mind, as I go up, that bucket rotates forward and the counterweight comes rearward. Keep in mind, most vertical lift loaders, or they talk about vertical lift skid loaders, that have any reach are very large loaders and cannot work in small compact areas. And this one has the best of both worlds. You can down to the original size right now before I reworked it with a 36-inch wheelbase. And if this Extenda boom were put on larger loaders, you'd have even more reach yet. And it can also be fit on farm tractor loaders or payloaders where you need more reach, especially on farm tractor loaders. We're piling round bales 3 or 4 high. The problem with a lot of these tractor loaders that they have to get the reach that they do get, they have so much sticking out the front when the boom is down that they're clumsy and hard to get around with, where this would rotate right back in next to the tractor. So it would work very well on those tractor loaders. Notice how easy it is to dump way on the other side of that truck and never having to shake it off the material off the bucket. It has enough dumping angle to do so. Notice how I'm dumping across the other side of the truck, never having to push it. And the size of the loads on the bucket, and I'm able to raise it up as I'm backing up, which is something you normally don't do. Most skid loaders, they used to raise them up as you're going forward and you get right up next to the dumping area. But if you notice, I'm raising it up, and I can, as you'll see later, I'm still dumping it over the other side of the truck. And if you notice, I'm dumping downhill somewhat here, and I'm still
able to maneuver without worrying about upending. The counterweight comes out is about 300 pounds. 300 pounds out away from the skid loader about 3 feet is better than having 600 pounds up next to it. Notice the size of those loads and notice where I'm dumping that. At this point I'm way away from the truck and dumping. And I never have to dump and push across. I'm piling this load up about 6 feet above the truck bed and I'm still able to dump it over the other side. And I've never upended this loader. I've had some terribly big loads on it. And I had a log that I couldn't lift, a 12-foot basswood log I couldn't lift with my John Deere tractor, but I was able to put it on the sawing skid with the skid loader. As you can see, these cylinders are vertical, and they were the original cylinders that I had on the loader before I reworked it. If these loaders were put on farm tractors, it would be amazing how much more reach you could have. I had a person down that was watching this tape not too long ago, and he was in awe at how it was dumping across the truck. He said, I was just loading a truck with a payloader, and he said, I could barely reach it and I had to push it over. He said, I'm just amazed at this thing. With such a short wheelbase and the capability of reaching so far out and being able to dump over the other side, it's just unbelievable, he said.